Hello Mayhem makers, I am Mindy with Quilting Mayhem. Welcome back to another Mindy's Monday Mayhem live with some tips. This week we are talking computerized quilting in your domestic machine. So I have this beauty in front of me, the lovely Bernina 880 Crystal Edition. I just, bling. I know some of you don't like bling, but every once in a while a girl's got to have some bling. So I love this machine. While Debbie and I were at our Bernina conference, we got to spend a day playing with computerized quilting and software and all kinds of things that had to do with being able to take your quilts and actually quilt them in your hoops that normally, you hear about using them for embroidery and those kinds of things. So we're stepping away from embroidery and getting into quilting quilts and other items on your domestic machine. So if you don't have room for one of the really big, lovely Bernina long arms, you can't fit that B24 or B20 or Q24 or Q20 in your room, get one of these guys. It's much more compact, but still can give you the same effect. So if you came to the retreat we just had this weekend, oh my gosh, it was so much fun. We had 4 days, 40 ladies, all just sewing away here in the store, and just we haven't had that much energy and fun in our store in a while. You can kind of guess how long of a while. So, and part of what I was doing while they were there was quilting this lovely vest. So, because it was my first time ever doing computerized quilting, I started out just wanting to do this vest because we've been doing the tamarack jacket sew along and all those kinds of things. And my last 2 jacket panels I did on the long arm, and I wanted to see how much different is it really in an embroidery hoop. And oh my gosh, what I love, look at this. This is Shannon Cuddle. This is the Luxe Cuddle, and it was all in the hoop, and it did not pull through. So I know a lot of times people shy away from Cuddle when it comes to quilting because they're afraid all the little fur is going to pull through. And there's none of that. I was worried because there's no batting. This is just a nice, fluffy, still shedding Cuddle vest. And it stitched like a dream. I didn't have to adjust anything. I didn't have to change my tensions. I didn't have to do anything to quilt out this vest. If you were here at the retreat, they saw I did this thing in 2 days. 2 days between getting it set up on the machine, quilted out, cut out, and then serging my pieces together and doing this lovely full fur little binding. I just did a wraparound binding to make it super cute all the way around. So this is now ready to wear. I'll be styling in the store in my little Cuddle warm lightweight vest. So we'll have classes coming. We'll have more going on. If you want to know more about quilting with Bernina machines though, we do have a Bernina event where you can get your hands on some Bernina machines coming this month. Go check out our store event in our website under calendar. You can check out, they have quilting both machines and long arms, and you can come pick the brain of our Bernina educator, Betsy. She is fabulous. And we'll start getting you some classes, show you how to do this. If you don't have a machine with some embroidery module on it, come see us. We'll take care of you. We will teach you how to do this. So taking that ability to do machine embroidery to that whole next level of quilting in the hoop. And it's as simple as just putting fabric in a hoop. I got this all ready for you. Cuddle on the back. You do your stitch outs, and you can then just shift your fabric and keep on going. That's all I did, was take it out of the hoop after I stitched, move it, keep on quilting. I love it. And then one of my little tips, and of course I've dropped my sample, something I figured out as I was dealing with Cuddle, to try to reduce the fuzz. So I know, we talk about you throw it in the dryer and you can put it on just air to get some of the fluff out. I took this guy to the serger. So if you own a serger and you've been working with Cuddle and cutting it in smaller pieces, serge it. Go take your serger and serge the edge, and a lot less fuzz comes falling out of this because I may have been joking that I'd potentially hurt a bunny because we had so much fur in the beginning when I was cutting it at the cutting counter. So I went to the serger and serged all these edges so that I was maybe having a little less fur kind of laying around. It looked a little less like a massacre and more like we were actually doing something creative. So my hot tip this week, if you're playing with cuddle, serge the edges. I even did it for the vest pieces. So after I cut them out, before I was able to sew them together or get the binding done, I serged all the edges, and then it was super easy just to roll this inside lining, fold it in half twice, and then just top stitch it down and not have just chunks and chunks of cuddle getting into my machine and, you know, up your nose, all those kinds of things that cuddle likes to do. So that is my hot tip this week, is serge. Serge things that maybe are very loose woven, or like these, lots of longer nap on it and those kinds of things. And then as you can see on here, we have, hopefully you can see this lovely tulip pink quilting design. We have these designs coming, but you can get all kinds. OESD has a lot of lovely collections for being able to quilt in your machine. And what's really nice is that, like this design, our lovely Deanne, our software guru, actually then made this custom silhouette border around it in the software. So if you want to know about software and all the things it can do for you, join Deanne in her software classes. She will teach you how to do this loveliness, and then just be able to take it to your machine and stitch it out, because that is what ended up being on the back of this guy. So now you can see it kind of went from machine to here it is. It is a very large kind of center cameo for my vest. She did a beautiful job. I love this kind of filigree border that she created for me, and then I just did fill it. So then these were some designs we just turned into a more edge-to-edge style of quilting for the vest, but it was done all in the hoop. So we will have more classes coming. If you have questions, if you want to learn how, come see us, let us know. We'll gladly start just kind of showing you what steps you need to take. What do you need to do with your machine? What do you need to do in your hooping? All those kinds of things. That's what we're here for. We're here to teach you all the good stuff. But this is, oh my gosh, I now want to quilt everything. It's like, how many bags can I start making that I can make my own custom quilting on? And how many more jackets? Because, you know, this is now project number 3, just with one jacket pattern. So don't go thinking those garment patterns are like one-trick wonders. You can do all kinds of customizing. So, and just create your whole individualized wardrobe that fits you, which is what I love, because right now I hate the fashion that's out there. It just doesn't fit me. So I am starting to create my own closet, and we're gonna keep adding more classes so that you can learn how to do those kinds of things too. So we'll have some more garment classes and serger classes and all that, so you can keep expanding your horizons as we keep expanding ours. So that is my tip for this week: how to play with some cuddle, how to maybe take your embroidery machine to the next level of doing quilting all on your own at home in your own domestic machine. You don't have to have a long arm. They're nice to have, but if you don't have the space, it's right here in front of you if you have an embroidery machine. And like I said, if you don't, we can help you out. Or maybe you have a machine that's capable of embroidery and you just need the module. Come see us. We have modules that are on a killer sale right now. So definitely give us a call. We'll set you up with a module. We'll get you in some classes and some training and get you quilting. So I hope you guys have a lovely Monday. It is April already. I don't know where time's going. Clock's ticking. And we have all kinds of events this month. So go check them out. We have serger events. This is serger month. So if you're interested in any of the sergers, also go check out our store event calendar on the website and go find that L8 welcome party. It'll teach you how to use the new 8 series sergers. You get your hands on it and try them out. And then, like I said, we have the Bernina quilting event after that. So that's the week after the serger event. And then, of course, we have handy quilter events. So all kinds of things going on. And we're just going to keep adding more. So if there's anything that you're interested in that you don't see on the calendar, shoot us an email, a message through Facebook or Instagram and say, hey, find a teacher to do this. And we'll see what we can do, all right? Because that's what we're here for. Keep helping you find new things, learn new things, and just broaden all your horizons. This is the year. We're doing all the sewing we can, and we do have more retreats coming up. We added 2 more, so definitely check those out. In May, we have a 2-day retreat, just a Saturday, Sunday, little like mini retreat or micro retreat. That's brand new in there, and so maybe if you can't do it when we have it for 4 days, but 2 days fits your schedule, go check that one out in May. And then we just created a machine embroidery only retreat, 3-day retreat with Lori and Deanne, where it is all things machine embroidery. So if you have a bunch of machine embroidery projects that you need to finish up, join that. That's in October, great for the holidays if you're doing machine embroidery for holiday gifts and decor and all that. And it's not just any one brand or type, so you can bring whatever embroidery you want to, or if you're brand new to embroidery and want to learn more, sign up for the event. They'll walk you through anything you want to learn, all right? Because they are our embroidery pros. So go check that one out also. All right, guys? So once again, enjoy your Monday, and we will see you next week, and keep on stitching.